sports. It's in the game.
Great play call, great pass, great reception. That play had it all.
This is
the kicker, Jake Bates, has this one on the tee. He'll run up and send this one away here at Ford Field. And we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a touchback. Throwing right away is Rudolph. Man open, that's Calvin Ridley. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 19 yards right off the bat. And a quick first down. The first carry now for Tony Pollard. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Here's Pollard again. And he'll get maybe a couple, if that, up to the 46. 3rd and 8. Back to throw, Rudolph. And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. Flying in for that sack, Aiden Hutchinson. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. And this will hit just beyond the goal line as it's into the end zone for a touchback. Goff and this Lions offense set for a 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And that's to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Escaping the pressure right. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up 2nd down. Now a play fake, and it's gone. Oh, into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Picked up by Amani Hooker. He's to the 15. And he is not quite going to make it all the way in. They'll mark him down right about the 1-yard line. Suddenly it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. After the interception, here's Rudolph. Got a man, and it's taken in for a Titans touchdown. Chigakonkwo, a 1-yard touchdown reception. And the Titans take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Extra point up and good by Folk. And it's now a 7-0 game. A nice tidy little drive there, getting the ball in excellent field position, and only one play to score it. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They threw an interception the first, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Goff. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10. Off play action. Here's Goff. Rolling to his right. Now that'll be caught by St. Brown. And he's going to be pushed out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. A big play there for Detroit. 41 yards.
And this is one of the toughest parts about being a defensive back. When a play breaks down like this, you're taught to plaster to a receiver. Find the nearest one and adhere yourself to it. But you can only stay with the receiver so long if the play continues to develop. He knows where he's going. You do not.
A good pickup there, 7 yards, and it's going to be 2nd and goal now. Now Goff. There's Laporta, and he's got it. Touchdown Lions. A 1-yard touchdown pass. And the Lions are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Point after, right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. Good bounce-back drive right there through the pick on drive number 1. Drive number 2 leads them right down the field into the end zone.
Agree totally. Excellent bounce-back, tremendous poise, confidence never lost, and obviously he transmitted that to his teammates as well. What a really nice drive.
And the returner down to a knee, and this will come out to the 30-yard line. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Airing it out, looking for Ridley. And it is incomplete. Good positioning there downfield to break that one up. 2nd and 10. Rudolph A short throw taken in by Okonkwo. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down.
Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
7-7, our score after 1. Second quarter now, Titans in possession of the football as they've got it with a third down coming up. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's fourth down. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. And that is much too long. That's into the end zone for a touchback. And Detroit getting set to go now. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Play action. It's gone. A little short pass here taken in by Laporta.
And let's face it, you can put any Halloween costume on him. You're not going to be able to disguise him, because for a tight end of his size, difficult to sneak him anywhere, but that's what they tried to do. Lined up on his right, tried to work his way back to his left, but just a minimal gain as the defense was able to react quickly.
They got to get it to the 21 here on third down. They'll fake the give. Now Goff. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 19. From the red zone now, Goff. He'll buy some time right. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10. Now it's Goff. Flushed out right. This is caught. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. That'll put him up over 160 yards receiving now for the game. They can't seem to stop it. Goff now looking to throw. And it'll be intercepted. Picked up by Amani Hooker. And the Titans are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. So the drive's going to start with Pollard. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6.
Well, I think after that run, the defense is getting back in the huddle and looking at each other and maybe starting to question their confidence a bit. They gave up a significant run, 6 yards, and now you're saying to yourself, how do we stop them, and do I have enough confidence to make a play?
And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a third down. Throwing on third down, here's Rudolph. And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down. On fourth down, Ryan Stonehouse on to punt. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. Fielded at the 20. A big hitter that time in the punt game. 66 yards on the boot. And the Lions will take over. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29. Back to throw. Goff. They'll roll him out right. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Now Goff on 1st down. A little short pass here taken in by Laporta. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Sliding out of the pocket. Going right side here, and that's complete. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 33. Gone. A little short pass here taken in by Laporta. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. The Lions now going to use the 2nd of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the 1st half. Goff on 1st down. Rolling to his right. He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Here's Goff. He'll buy some time right. Locating St. Brown for another catch. And with just 1 second remaining in the 1st half, they'll call the timeout. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. Bates' kick is good, and that will do it for this 1st half. And just like that, on we head to half number 2. A good, tight football game thus far. 10-7 to score as we resume action on EA Sports. And that one going to hop into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 20. And the Lions getting set to go on offense to start the 3rd. And despite the turnovers, Charles, and they had multiple in that 1st half, they still have the lead as they begin this 3rd quarter.
And they probably heard some conflicting tones at the half, don't you think? A lot of praise for what they did to get this lead, but also a little bit of scolding because they got to take better care of the football in the 2nd half. But you and I both know the great leaders, they know how to give that little bit of vinegar in there and cover it with a big dose of honey.
Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Goff's throw complete there to St. Brown. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Goff now to throw. And that'll be caught. It's St. Brown. And the Lions are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal.
A shotgun snap for Goff. Open man, and he's got Williams. Touchdown, Lions. 2 yards on the touchdown there. And the Lions take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he'll wisely just take a knee here, and this ball will come out to the 30-yard line. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
On second down, it's Pollard. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now third down coming up. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Rudolph now to throw. And he is caught. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on third down. Rudolph on first down. A short throw taken in by Okonkwo. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. Here's 2nd and 3. Here's Rudolph. And the catch made. It's Tyler Boyd. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 36. Play action. It's Rudolph. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. So 2nd and 10 now here in the third quarter from Detroit. Rudolph looking to throw. He completes it to Boyd. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 22-yard line. Final minute now of the third quarter. They'll go with Pollard here on first down. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. 22 yards for Tony Pollard. And the Titans are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the third. Folk connects on the extra point, and the lead's down to a field goal at 17-14. Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Now they've got the lead here getting late into the third quarter. The passing game for them, it's been terrific. We've seen that, but the rushing game almost non-existent.
And with the lead and trying to finish this game off, they need the running game to come back to life. They need to get sparked that way, take some time off the clock, and keep the ball away from their opponents.
On second down, here's Gibbs. And some good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line. Back now at Ford Field. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the fourth quarter. Goff connects with St. Brown. And he's taken down inside the 30. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. Now a first down throw. Goff. They'll roll him out right. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
They had their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down. To throw is Goff. Sliding out of the pocket. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down. Straight ahead with Gibbs here. And he's going to take it in for a Lion touchdown. Jahmyr Gibbs. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Lions will add to their fourth quarter lead. Extra point right down the middle. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. So that drives 7 plays in length. And it was all capped off by a touchdown run from Jahmyr Gibbs. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin the drive at the 30. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the fourth quarter. This drive becomes very critical. A pass there over the middle to start things out. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. Shotgun snap for Rudolph. He gets this one to Boyd. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. They toss it down to Pollard. A decent run there following the display of quick feet down just inside the 45. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. Now Rudolph. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Now it's Rudolph. And this pass broken up. And the contact well-timed there, and now 4th down.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
4th down, desperation time for Rudolph. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. It's the linebacker, Alex Anzalone, and the Lions are going to have it here just past the 25. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They have to like the position that they are in. 4th quarter, 2-score lead, and now the ball back after the INT. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. Goff. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Here's Goff. He's got his target. That's complete. Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Goff now to throw. He'll go right back to St. Brown. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. And now with 1:52 to go, we get another pause in the action. A timeout here defensively. Goff going to throw it. And that's hauled in by St. Brown over the middle. Now Tennessee going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. Now it's Goff. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. An incomplete pass on 1st down. Here's 2nd and goal. Now Goff. And that is caught. Touchdown, Detroit. Jared Goff to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And the Lions are an extra point away from making this a 3-score game. Point after, right down the middle. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And the returner down to a knee, and this will come out to the 30-yard line. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. Well, probably not much that they can do at this point, CD. Down 3 scores late in the 4th quarter. This is going to be a little too much to overcome, you would think.
Yeah, they'll go down swinging, but in the end, I think we saw the writing on the wall a while back because one team was clearly better than the other in this one. And while it didn't quite reach blowout status, I think we knew who was going to win this one well before we got to this stage.
Yeah, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. A throw over the middle, taken in. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. Back to throw, Rudolph. A quick throw there is incomplete. Now, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. From the 50, it's Rudolph. Drops this underneath for Pollard. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Now the Titans will use their 3rd and final timeout, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the ball game.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Today, from Ford Field in Detroit, this is the National Football League.
The kicker, Jake Bates, has this one on the tee. He'll run up and send this one away here at Ford Field. And the opening kickoff will not be returned, as that will be a touchback. Three tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Hubbard. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Right back to Hubbard. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Officially no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8. An early tough test on the opening drive. This is 3rd and 8. Pass taken in by his big tight end. Look at the big fella go. And finally taken down at the 4-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Hubbard will take this one in. Touchdown, Carolina. Well, that was a quick drive. The passing game set it up, and then the running game finishes it off.
And how about how few plays it was to get it done, but they threw it downfield and then pounded it into the end zone. And as a former defender, I can tell you, it hurts just a little bit more when they run it into the end zone instead of throwing it.
And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. So here are the Lions now coming out for their opening drive. They'll be led out by the first overall selection of the 2016 draft. From Cal, it's Jared Goff.
And at one point, the ascension of Jared Goff was really, really strong. Back-to-back Pro Bowls, took his team to the Super Bowl and came really within one quarter of winning it. But since that time, he's had bouts of inconsistency, and that's been the struggle for him as he tries to get back to the form he showed earlier in his career.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down. They'll fake the handoff. Now Goff. And that'll be caught by St. Brown. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Now a play fake, and it's Goff. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much. From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. Play action. It's Goff. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. 68 yards receiving now for him in the game. And a first down on that last catch as well. They'll run with Gibbs. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3.
That's good power football on 1st and goal. A lot of teams will throw from there, but that's a nice job to chew up a few more yards and get yourself closer to the goal line.
Goff now looks to throw. Eluding the pressure right. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. The line of scrimmage is the 3 as they look to cash in on 3rd and goal. Here's Goff. He's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown. Jared Goff to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And the Lions respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. Extra point splits the uprights, and we are tied at 7. So that drive goes 8 plays, and it's capped off by a touchdown for the Lions. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And he'll wisely just take a knee here, and this ball will come out to the 30-yard line. The Panthers coming back out onto the field for their second drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. Young's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10. Back to throw. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. And he cannot get away, and Young will go down. Aiden Hutchinson able to get him down for a loss of 11, and it brings up 4th down. On is the punter Hecker as he gets this one away. It's taken to the 26. 13 yards on the return there after a punt of 57. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. They'll fake the give. Now Goff. And he's got it. Got his man on the end round. Complete. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Under a minute to go. Clock running and a back-and-forth first quarter of play. Off play action. Here's Goff. A little short pass here taken in by Laporta. And he's going to get this inside the 30. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last two plays. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Now it's Goff. Wide open receiver complete. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. Second quarter action now from Detroit, and it's the homestanding Lions who have the football as they go to work on a 1st and goal. Again, Goff. Flush to his right. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal. Goff now looking to throw. Open man, and he's got Williams. Touchdown, Lions. 4 yards on the touchdown grab. And the Lions have taken the lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7. So that drive spanned 5 plays. And it was Jamison Williams wrapping things up with a touchdown. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin the drive at the 30. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
A give running right, it's Hubbard. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. A yard in the wrong direction makes 3rd down tougher. 3rd down and 9. Here's Young from the shotgun. Now he steps away. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a 1st down. Now a give. It's Hubbard going left. And he'll work down inside the 45.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Meanwhile, Young's throw complete to his receiver, Thielen. And it's going to be another 1st down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 30. On the handoff, running left is Hubbard to the 27-yard line.
A big part of a middle linebacker's job is being able to take on blocks and then go make plays. But the best ones, they have those big guys in front of them playing defensive line that hold blockers off of them and allow them to flow sideline to sideline and make the big hits.
And it's going to be another 1st down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 16. Young will set to throw. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. That'll go for a gain of 7, and it's 2nd down. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the 2nd quarter, 14-7.
And I think he just wanted to get the ball to one of his playmakers to see if they can make something happen, but he ends up throwing into a crowded area, and after the catch, he isn't able to do much with it.
Throw right side taken by Sanders. And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds, right at the 3. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. Here's Young. Touchdown! Xavier Legette from 3 yards out. And the Panthers are an extra point away from evening this one up. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Now the Lions offense, they get ready to head back out there. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent author a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
Goff, a throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Now Goff. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Now Goff. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 40. Goff now to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to a hole. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. Here's 2nd and 7. Back to throw, Goff. And that'll be caught. It's St. Brown. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. Rolling to his right. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Nice job escaping the pocket. Boy, he took the shot downfield towards the end zone, didn't he? Trying to go for 6. It just wasn't there against that coverage. They were ready to prevent the big play.
He'll buy some time right. And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Throwing on 3rd, Goff. Flushed out right. And in for the Lions, touchdown. Jared Goff with his 3rd touchdown pass of the afternoon. And the Lions have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is now 21-14. That time, a 9-play drive. And the end result, a Detroit touchdown. So time enough for a kickoff here. 5 seconds remaining in this first half. And the ball is out. Jones got hit and lost it. And this is scooped up by the Lions. But they will not be able to capitalize as time has run out here on the first half of play. Well, you can't skip halftime on Sundays, but you can right here. So it's over, and on to the 3rd quarter we march. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner,
yeah, they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Here's Goff. They'll roll him out right. The ball comes out, and it's picked up by the Panthers.
Whenever I see a team turn it over on back-to-back drives, fumbles on their last 2, I know one person's blood pressure who is starting to rise, and that's the head coach.
Absolutely. And when's it going to go down? When they stop fumbling?
When they stop fumbling and after he's assessed the game film, and only if they manage to win the game.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. And they'll go again here with Hubbard. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. But backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd down, here's a run by Hubbard. And they're going to get this all the way out past the 20. That burst good for 20 and a first down. Young going to give to Brooks. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
They suspected that it was a power play up the middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on 1st down.
They'll try to throw now. Young. And that one going to be off target and incomplete. So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Young. There's a short throw caught by Sanders. And he is going to have a Panthers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. To throw, Young. He gets this one to Hubbard, complete. And he is going to lose yardage here. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. Second down, Young. And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
We've got to give out a little applause on that play. It has to go to the defense. More good work by them. They've taken away the passing lanes all game long, and you can see the frustration that it's causing because he just about threw that one into the first row.
Young on 3rd down. And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. There's a Darius Smith there getting in and bringing him to the ground. Here's Johnny Hecker now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. Taken in at the 22. That'll be a 49-yard punt, 6 yards there on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. On 1st down, it's gone. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. On 1st and 10, Goff. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. On 1st down, Goff. Locating St. Brown for another catch. And the Lions are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal when we come back. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Goff throwing again. Eluding the pressure right. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down. 2nd and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. To throw is Goff. Flush to his right. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. 3rd and goal. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. It's Shaq Thompson here with a pick. And the Panthers are right back in this football game. On 1st down, they'll start out with Hubbard. Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. 2nd down. A give up the middle. Hubbard.
And he will take this up to about the 8-yard line.
3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting third and about 4 to go. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Young working out of the gun. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And out of bounds across the 15-yard line. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. Straight ahead with Hubbard. Now he's free to midfield. How about this? He's to the 10. Touchdown, Carolina. Chuba Hubbard, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Panthers are an extra point away from tying this game here in the fourth. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this fourth quarter. Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the fourth as the kick's away. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in the landing zone, this will come out to the 20. Detroit's offense ready to take over. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this fourth quarter to try to grab that lead back. Meanwhile, Goff's throw complete there to St. Brown. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31. Now Goff on first down. Escaping the pressure right. He'll go right back to St. Brown. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 24 yards the gain there. Another first down as well. From the red zone now, Goff. His throw caught at about the 5. And the Lions are going to have a first and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down. They'll go again from the 3 here on second and goal. Goff. Flushed out right. And that is caught. Touchdown, Detroit. 4 touchdown passes now for Jared Goff. And the Lions answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the fourth. Extra point splits the uprights, and they will take a 7-point lead. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And the returner down to a knee, and this will come out to the 30-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this fourth quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. First and 10, Young. Throw left side complete. That's Hubbard. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. Second down, 8 yards to go. Young to throw it. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front. The sound reverberating here in the dome. This is third down. Now here's Young. That one complete to Ligon. And he's going to come up a bit short. He needed to get to the 35 for the first, but he only makes it to the 34. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. Here we go. This is fourth down. They'll run for it. It's Hubbard. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's first and 10 now. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Here's first and 10. Here's Young.
Looking underneath and finding Hubbard. And he's taken down inside the 30. Plenty of time left, plus all 3 timeouts. Here's 1st and 10. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. The Panthers got to go quickly. They're moving with a sense of urgency right now. Young. He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete. I guess you can't be afraid to take those chances late in the game. He tried to fit that one in there. Nice job, though, defensively.
Well, to your point, it was a nice job of knocking the ball away. But you're also right. You can't be afraid to take those chances. That means your guys going downfield to catch the ball, they've got to elevate their game and come down with these in order to keep your offense moving. With that incompletion, reality is staring them right in the face. This entire game is down to the next snap.
It's desperation time. Young on 4th down. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they'll get this down to the 10. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds left to go. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Now Young. Open man, once again, it's Thielen. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Young to throw. And it's caught. It's a touchdown. So they rally here in the final minute, and they're an extra point away from tying this game. Pinheiro now to add the extra point. And we may very well be headed to overtime. That one in the books as a 12-play drive. This one, all we could have asked for. All tied, final minute as the kick's away here. And Detroit getting set to go now. Hey, Charles, obviously not much time left. I'm curious to see if there's enough for them to get into field goal range and try to win this thing.
And partner, you and I both know the safe calls to kneel and just take it into overtime. But it's also very tough to pass up a chance to win it right now as well. But remember, if you do attempt that, it's got to be a big play downfield and still leave yourself enough time to get your field goal unit out there and kick for the win.
Goff now to throw. Open man right side is St. Brown. And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call. This is 1st and 10. Gibbs straight ahead. Whistle blows, and we need some extra time here to decide who will be the victor.
60 minutes.
So the Panthers going to get the football first here in overtime as the kick is away. And no return here to begin the overtime session. That'll be a touchback. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And they'll run on 1st down with Hubbard. And he'll get this up just shy of the 30. Short gain there to start overtime.
Almost a tester play, wasn't it? Wanted to see if the guys on defense were going to fit the gaps the correct way, because we're in overtime. So it's not just physical tiredness out there, right? Mentally, are you still doing what you're supposed to do? And they were up to the task on that play.
And certainly fatigue on both sides of the football. Now the first throw in overtime for Young. Oh, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Kirby Joseph. And he returns it into enemy territory down to the 45-yard line. Well, what a big-time interception that is here on the first drive of overtime. And now, Charles, they're already knocking on the door with a short field. Remember, all they need is 3 points to win this game.
And that thinking just can't limit them on offense. The playbook should still be wide open. Get a first down, maybe 2. Do it safely. Nice throws that your quarterback can make. Nice runs that your running backs like. But make sure you get yourself in position and let your kicker have at it.
Going down the middle, and it's complete. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards. Goff. And this will be caught. Touchdown. They needed overtime to get it done, but put this one in the win column. So the game-winning touchdown came through the air in overtime. 4 quarters wasn't enough. We were treated to a really good one, weren't we, partner?
That we were, and I just love being able to be witness to a game like this all the way through. Who's going to win it?
From Ford.
The kicker, Jake Bates, has this one on the tee. He'll run up and send this one away here at Ford Field. And we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a touchback. Diggs going in motion right. There's a fake on the jet sweep and a run up the middle with Mixon. Now he's loose at the 40. Inside the 20. Joe Mixon. Touchdown, Houston. Joe Mixon, 75 yards. And the Texans will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Fairbairn good with the extra point. And that makes the score 7-0. One of the shortest drives you'll ever see. One play, 75 yards, 6 points. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. So here are the Lions now coming out for their opening drive. They'll be led out by their quarterback, the guy out of California, the former Cal Bear, Jared Goff.
And the tendency for most of these guys is to want to match things right away because they have a lot of confidence in their talent, too. They just saw a big strike against their team, and you know they're thinking to themselves, I can get this back right now on one play. Well, if it's there, you take it, but otherwise, just go ahead and calm your team down. Run the offense, get things going, and see how things settle in.
Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Play action. It's Goff. He's airing it out for Williams. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. Off play action. Here's Goff. He's got it complete to Gibbs. And he is going to have a Lions 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now a play fake, and it's Goff. And that's to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. 23 yards on the play. They'll fake the give. Now Goff. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. Touchdown! Jared Goff to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And the Lions are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. Extra point right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. That time a 6-play drive. And it's capped off by a touchdown for the Lions. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And he'll wisely just take a knee here, and this ball will come out to the 30-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Mixon with a 1st down carry. A good cover defensively as they get to him just beyond the 45 after the juke. 81 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. And they run the option on 2nd down. Down the left sideline. Touchdown, Houston. C.J. Stroud, 53 yards. And the Texans have taken the lead. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. The drive there only... And it was C.J. Stroud who finished off that drive with the touchdown run. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Back onto the field come the Lions for their 2nd overall drive. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball.
Yeah, why
I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason to do so.
He finds his man complete. That's Gibbs. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 11 yards there and a Lion 1st down. They'll fake the handoff. Now Goff. Under pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the sack. The defensive end, Danielle Hunter, drops him. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. But when this ball's tipped and intercepted. And the Texans are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield. Well, he had to fit that into a pretty tight window over the middle. And, Charles, I think they were in zone defensively, weren't they?
They certainly were. Nice read on your part. And sometimes the quarterback isn't fooled between zone and man. Sometimes just fooled by the type of zone that he sees. Because oftentimes those linebackers will vacate and run downfield with receivers. In this case, he played a pure zone and was in the wrong spot for the QB.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Play action. Here's Stroud. Steps away to his left. And he's free going. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And this is going to kick out of bounds. Boy, a fortunate bounce or two there. They'll keep possession back inside the 10-yard line.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
Texans football to start quarter 2. As they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Here's a fake on the jet sweep, and instead a give up the middle.
And he'll be taken down here at about the 11.
This a 2nd and 8.
They'll stay on the ground, mixing again. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. That 2nd down play nets a -4.
We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a 1st down.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Texans.
Nico Collins.
A 15-yard touchdown grab.
And the Texans have taken a 2-touchdown lead now.
Fairbairn good with the extra point. And it's now 21-7. So the drive there took 6 plays.
And it was Nico Collins who finished it off with a touchdown reception.
And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive.
Been a little bit of an interesting start. The first drive for him, Charles, they had the passing touchdown. The second drive, he threw the interception. So we'll see what this third drive of the ball game brings.
Yeah, it's kind of the tiebreaker, isn't it? I mean, that's the tough part for them and for him because, yeah, things went really well in that first one, not so well on the second one. He wants to get back to what he did to get this game going.
Here's a diving catch right side. 14 yards that time for number 14.
When you're a player of his stature, you don't just circle the games on your team's calendar. You
circle the Pro Bowl?
Without a doubt. That's a game that you just figure you're going to be in each and every year. And it's because of catches like that. That's why he goes.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
So again from the 39, this time from the other side of the field. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Goff.
A little short pass here taken in by Laporta.
And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. Goff now looks to throw. Now that'll be caught by St. Brown.
And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
Now it's Goff. And in for the Lions touchdown.
Jared Goff to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And the Lions have cut it back within a score.
Point after try forthcoming. It's up and good. This becomes a 21-14 ball game now. So that drive, 6 plays, 75 yards. And the end result, a Detroit touchdown.
And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin the drive at the 30.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going.
Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
And he'll get about 3 up close to the 35.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
Here comes 3rd and about a foot. Stroud to throw it. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. He's to the 15.
Touchdown, Houston. Stephon Diggs, 65 yards, as his guys are able to extend their lead. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And the lead now up to 14. So a 75-yard scoring drive on just 3 plays.
And it's finished off by the touchdown by Stephon Diggs.
And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
Amon-Ra St. Brown and the rest of the Detroit Lions getting set for another series here.
Making his presence felt early in this one. First half, already over the century mark.
How about the yards per completion, too? That's a pretty darn good number there. Number of catches, but he's shredding defenses, getting big yardage with each and every one of them.
Now Goff.
A little short pass here taken in by Laporta.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Goff now to throw. Blitz coming, and down he goes.
That was Will Anderson getting home and finishing the play.
That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. And his throw's going to be incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Back to throw, Goff. And that is incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
A big kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt. And the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
Stroud now on 1st and 10.
Got his man complete over the middle. That's Schultz. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped.
Final play of the half, Stroud.
He's got the connection over the middle to Diggs. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Getting through the break at record pace and right back to football. 3rd quarter, here we go.
It'll be Lions football to start the 2nd half, and they trail here as we get back underway on EA Sports. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Goff and this Lions offense set for a 1st and 10.
At their 25-yard line. On play action, they'll throw.
A little short pass here taken in by Laporta.
And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Right off the bat, it's a 1st down to start the drive, 12 yards.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 36. Here's Goff.
A little short pass here taken in by Laporta.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Now a 1st down throw. Goff. That is caught right at the 10-yard line. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
First run of the game for Jahmyr Gibbs, the Alabama product.
And he'll get about 4 there as he takes it from the 10 down to the 6. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal.
Again, it's Gibbs.
And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown.
Jahmyr Gibbs.
A 6-yard touchdown run.
And the Lions are back within a score.
Point after, right down the middle. And they're within 7 now at 28-21. A drive that time of 6 plays. And it was all capped off by a touchdown run from Jahmyr Gibbs. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And the returner down to a knee, and this will come out to the 30-yard line. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. But Charles, they still have the lead despite their defense giving up a touchdown on the previous possession. And even though they have that lead, it feels like a back-and-forth ball game where to try to get momentum back, maybe they need at least 3 here on this drive.
I think you're right about that, Brandon, because your game plan doesn't change. But I do believe your urgency does because of the last score that went against your team. So what you want to do now is have your own drive and try and make sure that that momentum stays in your camp.
Stroud. And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down. Za'Darius Smith. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. This goes out wide for Mixon. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. They do get 7 out of that, but not enough to prevent a 4th down. The Texans send the punter out as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And this one hits at the 1, continues on into the end zone for a touchback. Detroit's offense ready to take over. Goff and this Lions offense set for a 1st and 10 at the 20. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
Partner, for once in my life, I'll be succinct. In a one-possession game, every single stop like that could be a difference maker.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. 7 catches for him now, and this last one, a 1st down. Here's Goff. Going underneath, Gibbs has it. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 12 more yards there and another 1st down. Now Goff. Going to throw right side here, complete. And he's brought down. We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now at Ford Field. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete. Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. To throw is Goff. And he comes back with one complete. And he's going to be taken down with another 1st down as the stop's made at the Texans' 26. Goff now looking to throw. He's going to take a shot for the end zone. And incomplete on the deep ball. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And that's hauled in by St. Brown over the middle. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. His big day receiving just keeps getting bigger. He's over 200 yards now on the afternoon. On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. And he's going to pull his way down to about the 1-yard line. It's a good pickup of 7 yards, and now they're looking at 2nd and goal.
It's largely been the air attack that's gotten them down here, but now is where you start to lean on that running game. That's a good pickup there on 1st and goal.
There's Laporta. He's got it. Touchdown, Lions. A 1-yard touchdown pass. And the Lions are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this 4th quarter. Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. And he'll wisely just take a knee here, and this ball will come. Now the Texans offense, they head back out to do battle here. They no longer have the lead after that last touchdown, all tied up in the fourth quarter. And a chance for this offense to mount a potential game-winning drive right here. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. 92 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. Back to Mixon on second down. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. That one a first down pickup of 8. Back to throw. Here's Stroud. He gets this in the hands of Mixon. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. From the 46, here's second down and 3. Inside handoff to Mixon. And forget that 100-yard rushing game, at least for the moment, as he'll lose yardage here and fall back under the century mark for the game. A big play here. Crowd on their feet. 3rd and 4. And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. Aiden Hutchinson with a big-time sack on 3rd down. It's a loss of 7. So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. And they're looking at 4th down now in this tie ball game. On is the punter Townsend as he gets this one away. And this is going to hit the goal line and continue on into the end zone for a touchback. Here's first down. Now it's gone. A little short pass here taken in by Laporta. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. This is where, of course, it's good to have a veteran quarterback under center. You would just be able to put on one of those blood pressure clips, and nothing would be different for him. He's done it many times before, expects to get it accomplished again. Goff's throw complete there to St. Brown. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Plenty of time left, plus all 3 timeouts. Here's 1st and 10. Goff. And that'll be caught. It's St. Brown. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in quarter number 4. All 3 timeouts still at their disposal. Here's 1st and 10 now. Now Goff. And that's going to be caught. Touchdown. And they've broken our tie here in the final minute.
Did you see them hold up 4 fingers at the start of the 4th quarter?
They were ready.
They were definitely ready. They may or may not have done that, but they certainly have played that way. The 4th quarter has belonged to them, and now the lead belongs to them as well.
The extra point splits the uprights, and they will take a 7-point lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And with time a factor here late, he'll just take a knee, and they'll start things out at the 25. So Stroud and the Texans down by 7, 46 seconds to go. Here's Stroud. He gets this complete to Diggs. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. They come up now on 2nd and 2. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. This crowd turning up the decibel level. It's 3rd and long. Stroud to throw it. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Partner, they've got one chance left to keep this one going, and I think for you and me, let's think along with their offensive coordinator now. Has to think back, cycle through every play of this contest, and remember what's worked and what hasn't. Because right here, he needs the best play of the game in order to keep this one alive.
Oh, and that's That's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Picked off by Kirby Joseph. And the Lions have just about sewn up this football game. Boy, what a turnaround. They exited the lockers with a nice lead, and now all of this. What's happened?
So when you start to write your novel, you'll start out with, it was a tale of two halves, won't you?
Well, hey, but I'm a bad writer.
I don't know exactly what happened, because sometimes teams can go in with a lead and get too comfortable, too relaxed, and a couple of things go wrong, and it's hard to get back that good feeling.
And they will take a knee here. That was an excellent come-from-behind victory, Charles, especially there in the fourth quarter, both offense and...
Today, from Ford Field in Detroit,
the kicker, Jake Bates, has this one on the tee. He'll run up and send this one away here at Ford Field. And the opening kickoff will not be returned, as that will be a touchback. Here come the Bengals, and CD, of course, it's Joe Burrow out of LSU at quarterback.
Hey, we all love a good story, and what we like even more, guys who can fight through adversity. Joe Burrow coming out of high school, goes to Ohio State, doesn't get a chance to start, transfers to LSU, not thought to be a top prospect, ends up the #1 pick in the draft, and justifies it. Tremendous play, excellent mobility, and leadership off the charts.
And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Over the middle here to Brown. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. That one a first down pickup of 8. Burrow looking to pass, finding room at midfield, and he's going to get this into enemy territory at the 45. That one good for 15, and the Bengals get a first down.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
And just not enough on the throw there, down around his feet and incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. The Clemson product, DJ Reader, got in for the sack. From midfield now, Burrow. He's going to wind up and air it out. And that is caught at the 10-yard line. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. DeAndre Yoshivas. 50 yards. And the Bengals are on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Goff and this Lions offense set for a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. That's caught at the 25. Touchdown. Jamison Williams. 75 yards. And the Lions are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. Extra point right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. One of the shortest drives you'll ever see. One play, 75 yards, 6 points. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin the drive at the 30. The Bengals drive about to get going. They defer to Brown to start the drive. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front. Because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
They'll come up now 3rd and 3. Play action. It's Burrow. Looking deep here for Chase. It's caught inside the 25. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Brown. Sidestepping his way into the end zone. It's a touchdown. Everybody in the stadium knew what they were going to do right there, CD. 3 tight ends on the field, all that extra bulk, and they run it in.
And you saw where that one went, right? You run it over your best blocker. I can just see the head coach right now. I want to run this one over the big boy. And they got it done.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. Back onto the field come the Lions for their 2nd overall drive. And, Charles, the name of the game last time, efficiency. Their very first snap, they connected for a quick touchdown.
They get more value.
It's caught inside the 25. And in for the Lions touchdown. Jamison Williams. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Lions are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Point after, right down the middle. And we are tied at 14. I don't think you can get any more efficient or tidy, whatever word you want to use in that. Man, one play, 75 yards, end zone.
Yeah, efficient, tidy, excellent words. How about explosive? 75 yards, one play. That means everyone handled their assignment, doesn't it? It doesn't just mean that the defense broke down. They really executed the way that was drawn up on the whiteboard. Big-time play, big-time result.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down.
As long as you go through your proper reads and progressions, the drag route can be one of those old reliable plays because usually it's good for a good chunk of yardage as we just saw there.
And those guys like it, right? They can get the ball with a full head of steam.
Especially against man coverage because man coverage, they're typically running away from someone and not worried about traffic coming out on the other end.
First down. Here's Burrow. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. Here's Burrow. This pass complete to Higgins. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 37. Burrow hooking up with Higgins for a Bengal first down. These two teams all tied after one. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Throwing again, it's Burrow. Now, a quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Now Burrow. Quick slant caught by Chase. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 25-yard line. They'll fake it on the jet sweep, and instead a handoff up the middle. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. That's caught by his big tight end, Mike Gesicki. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8.
Let's not quibble about the game there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now gives him a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
That is caught. Touchdown, Bengals. Jamar Chase on the touchdown throw from Joe Burrow. And the Bengals have broken our tie as they take the lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the lead is now 21-14. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Jamison Williams and the Lions get set for this next possession. He has certainly made the most of his catches so far, both of them going for touchdowns here in half number 1.
And we've never met a team that doesn't talk about getting off to a fast start.
And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Detroit. Jamison Williams on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Lions are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. The extra point splits the uprights. And we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half. One of the shortest drives you'll ever see. One play, 75 yards, 6 points. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And the returner down to a knee, and this will come out to the 30-yard line. The Bengals drive about to get going. Touchdowns on back-to-back drives, so a very good flow right now offensively.
Hard to slow them down, too, because they are locked in. Feel like the offense coordinator's a little bit ahead of the defensive guys right now. They're beating them to the punch with their play calls. They've got a nice rhythm they're locked into. How can the defensive guys come up with something that'll disrupt that flow? That's what they're seeking right now.
Well, it's been an exciting sequence to watch. He'll look underneath and finds Brown. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd down and 5. They'll give this up the middle to Brown. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. Now it's Burrow. It connects quickly to Jamar Chase. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 36. Burrow will throw. Open man is Yoshibas. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. They will throw on first down with Burrow. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. Zadarius Smith just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. On second down, here's Burrow, eluding the pressure right. Now Burrow loses the football. Oh, one of the linebackers has got it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Had some good yardage there, too, before he fumbled that football, Charles.
Yeah, just think about it this way. Running backs, as a general rule, they kind of know when the end of a run is near, and you notice how they cover up, right? They protect the football. Sometimes quarterbacks forget that out.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Bengals are going to take over at their own 41.
When you're in man coverage, you have help over the top, you become a much more confident defender. Trail the receiver and know that someone over the top can make a play, and that's exactly what happened here. The free safety coming up with the interception.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down. Now it's Burrow. Now a short one to Gesicki. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 37. Now a timeout called for by the offense as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. Now Burrow on first down. He's got room at the 30. And he's finally down at the 21-yard line. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. And Burrow going to throw again. This one complete to Yoshibas. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And it'll be second down. They're passing here. Joe Burrow. Open man is Higgins, and he's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. A 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Bengals will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And they will take a 7-point lead. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And that's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18.
And that's to Amon-Ra St. Brown.
The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half.
A yard all they need, but it's third down.
Now a play fake, and it's gone. He's airing it out for Williams.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. It's DJ Turner who's got it.
And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
So they tried to take the deep shot there, but this defense up to the task.
And a lot of times when you air a ball out like this, if it does get intercepted, there's going to be a lot of space out there to set up a return. And remember, you've got 5 big offensive linemen out there playing on their feet in open space. Not a skill most of them possess that allows for extra yardage on the return.
So we've reached halftime in a... No, I'm not mad at you for skipping halftime, but can I just have a sip of water real quick? Please, thank you. All right, let's go. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Jamison Williams out onto the field as his guys take over on offense.
A monster game so far, third quarter. He is lighting up the stat sheet. And so many times when you see these types of games, you hear about the quarterback, or we talk about the quarterback throwing guys open, putting it in the right spot. How about some credit for the receivers, though?
Absolutely.
Who find ways to get open, whether they uncover late in a route or they get open early, but they just always find a way. And he's having that type of a game.
Yeah, he's been nearly impossible to cover. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33. This duo locked in, 14 yards there, and a first down. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
That one almost intercepted, but it's incomplete. Not a good throw there, and it'll be second down. And his throw here's incomplete.
What will look like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
He's got it complete to Gibbs. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 18. A solid gain of 15 yards and the sticks move. From the red zone now, Goff. Down inside the 10 and all the way down to the 5. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time and another first down.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
That gets him 3 yards closer here as it brings up second and goal. Here's Goff. He's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown. Jared Goff to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And the Lions are an extra point away from drawing level. Extra point right down the middle. And we are all tied at 28. So that drive takes him down the field in 8 plays. And it's capped off by a touchdown for the Lions. And he'll wisely just take a knee here, and this ball will come out to the 30-yard line. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. After that last touchdown we just saw, Charles, we got ourselves a brand new ball game, all tied here in the third as they have their first possession of this second half.
And Brandon, this drive is all about one word to me, and that's the word answer, because they're trying to answer the momentum the other offense picked up in tying the game, because not only if they score and they feel better about themselves, they'll retake the lead and maybe set the tone for the rest of the half, keeping them in the driver's seat.
Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield. On the move past the 40 and down to the 27-yard line. It's a gain of 34. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 27. Running right, here's Brown. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. On the option left, it's Burrow. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd down, Burrow. Looking for Chase on the out route. He's got him. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They'll look to throw here. Feeling the pressure here and taken down. A sack back at the 7. Aleem McNeil able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Now Burrow to throw on 2nd down. That's caught at the 3. Touchdown. A
7-yard touchdown grab. And the Bengals have taken the lead here in the final seconds of the third quarter. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And they will take a 7-point lead. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. They did what they had to do to start this third quarter, went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right, partner. They had a little bounce in their step after scoring that first touchdown, but the defense gave one up, and that's the problem right now. Can they get better play from their defense while they continue to score on offense?
Back now at Ford Field. It's the Lions trailing, but with possession of the football as we get set to bring you the fourth quarter. And he just gets rid of it, throws it away. A wise move there, looked like nobody open, now second down. Goff. A throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete. So now 3rd and 10, a big play to start the drive, but nothing since. They'll fake the give, now Goff. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33. That, I believe, will put him over 100 yards receiving for the game. Yes, it will. And he's got a first down to boot. Off play action. Here's Goff. Sliding out of the... And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Trey Hendrickson picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Now he'll escape to his right. Now that'll be caught by St. Brown. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 16. A good pickup there, 26 yards. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Out to his left. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down. Now a 2nd and 10. They'll fake the handoff. Now Goff. And he's got it. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. It's a really nice 15-yard pickup, and now it's 1st and goal.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the 4th. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see... Oh,
and that is caught. Touchdown, Detroit. Jared Goff to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And the Lions are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the 4th. A good drive that time as they go 9 plays in all. And the end result, a Detroit touchdown. Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin the drive at the 30. The Bengals drive about to get going. A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive that they watched the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back.
And they have had a lot of time to cool off from reaching the end zone the last time. So have they been able to keep themselves mentally sharp and into this game, even though they haven't been on the field? And you and I both know, one big play, though, gets them right back up to that level.
Dancing to his left. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Zadarius Smith able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Throwing on 2nd and long. Burrow. And a quick throw here that's complete. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. From the gun on 3rd down is Burrow. And that is incomplete. All tied up, less than 2 minutes to go. So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And they're looking at 4th down now in this tie ball game. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. And he didn't quite have the backspin on that one. It hits at the 4 and continues into the end zone. It's a touchback. Goff now to throw. Rolling to his right. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down. Now it's Goff. He'll buy some time right. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
And now a tough spot here. This is 3rd and 10. A little short pass here taken in by Laporta.
And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds.
Got to give credit where it's due. Really nice defense on that play. The pitch and catch was successful, but not any run after it.
On 4th down, Goff.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped.
Plenty of time left, plus all 3 timeouts. Here's 1st and 10. Meanwhile, Goff's throw complete there to St. Brown.
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down.
And this is obviously a spot where you lean on your stars. Get the ball to them in open space and let them do what they do.
Goff. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Now Goff. Well, that'll be caught. It's St. Brown. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this 4th quarter.
2 timeouts still in their back pocket. It's 1st and 10.
Play action. It's Goff. And this one's incomplete. The way he's thrown the football today, almost a surprise when he doesn't complete a pass like happened there, but he needs a few more to get his guys downfield.
Well, the way he's thrown it leads him to believe that he's going to get those completions, and that means the guys going out for passes, they'll run even harder because they expect it as well.
And the Lions are going to be set up with a 1st and goal here as the tackle made at the 9.
The Lions now going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
Here we go. 1st and goal. They'll run with Gibbs.
And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. And the Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. Goff now to throw. Flush to his right. And he's in for the touchdown. And in the final seconds, forget overtime. They've just likely won this thing in regulation.
That's a really good decision right there outside of the pocket. You've got to know the right time to shift from passer to runner. He was looking and looking. Nothing there. You can almost feel the brainwaves firing as he calculates. I think I can win a race to the pylon. And he turns out to be right. Touchdown.
Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. Now on the return, oh no, the ball is loose.
And it looks like the defense has got it.
And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. This to make it a 2-score game. And his kick is absolutely perfect. And that will extend their lead even further. And that one will go down in the books as just a 1-play drive and then 3 points tacked on to the end of it. So barring something extraordinary here in the closing stages, that field goal should just about put this one on ice.
Yeah, we've got to find 2 scores. So, you know, we're not going to exactly move it over there yet. It can be done, but boy, it's going to be a little bit of a stretch for them, isn't it?
Yeah, they would have to move incredibly quick and have some luck, too. Well, this was a fun one today.
Today, from Ford Field in Detroit.
The kicker, Jake Bates, has this one on the tee. He'll run up and send this one away here at Ford Field. And we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a touchback. Baker going to throw this right away. Oh, the first play of the game going to be intercepted. Carlton Davis picks it. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line. The Lions offense set to take over. Following the interception, they're set up nicely here, already inside the red zone, knocking on the door, if you will. 1st and 10. He's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown. Jared Goff to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And the Lions use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an early turnover. A sudden change situation, meaning ball's turned over. How's both sides going to handle it? One side handled it way better. They went right out on the field and put the ball in the end zone.
One play, that just added insult to injury.
Yeah, that just tells you on the defensive side, they didn't come out ready to go, still reeling from the fact that the ball got turned over.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. They'll run it. Here's the rookie from Oregon. And the defense closes quickly there. He'll get maybe a yard to the 33. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. And a manageable 3rd down becomes a lot less manageable. 3rd and 7 after the false start. And there's a short one taken in by Otten. And they're going to get him down well short of the 1st as he can only get this to the 30. Only able to gain a couple there, and it'll be 4th down. Here comes the Buccaneers punter now. Back deep, Khalif Raymond. This is taken at the 15. And he gets it here to right around the 24 before he's out of bounds. Officially, that'll go as a 52-yard punt. Not too shabby.
And they will take over 1st and 10.
Goff. He's airing it out for Williams. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Goff now looking to throw. Over the middle, complete. It's Gibbs. And they're able to get this one across the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Goff now looks to throw. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down. Back to throw, Goff.
And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
A little short pass here taken in by Laporta.
And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. So 8 yards on the completion there, and that's going to bring up a 4th down.
Bates' kick is good.
And that will extend their lead even further.
So another scoring drive there, Charles, and an early 2-score lead.
You'd like the 6 there, partner, but you'll take the 3, and I think they have to be happy about the way they moved the ball in these first 2 drives. They have to feel good about their opportunities the rest of the game.
And the returner down to a knee, and this will come out to the 30-yard line.
And Tampa Bay trots out there now. They're still in search of an initial 1st down as they come up here 1st and 10.
They'll start on the ground with Irving.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Mayfield. Over the middle, he finds Godwin, complete. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And now we've got a 3rd down and 3.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the 1st. They'll try and run here with Irving.
And he will have a 1st down as they get him to the ground at the 37. They're able to convert with a gain of 4. Mayfield on 1st down.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. It's Brian Branch with it.
And he'll bring this one back to the 29. And Detroit getting set to go now.
They'll have good field position here following the interception and a chance to build on their lead as they start with a 1st and 10.
And his throw is incomplete.
They started this drive backed up against the wall by the turnover, but I love their fight. Planted their feet and forced the incompletion on 1st down.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And they move this all the way down to the 9. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down. Now it's gone. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Jared Goff. A 9-yard touchdown run. And his guys now an extra point away from taking a 3-score lead. Extra point splits the uprights. And that makes our score 17-0.
He hit him earlier in this first quarter with his arm. Now he does it with his legs.
Right now, he's one of those stat stuffers that you see on the basketball court. You know, the guy with points, rebounds, assists, steals. One with the arm, one with the legs. Let's see if he can continue this pace.
And sending out the reminder that, yeah, look, I'm known for having an arm, but I can do it with the legs on occasion when I need to. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on first down. And a short pickup to about the 27. It'll be second down. Zadarius Smith able to get him down. 17-0 our score after one. Second quarter now, and it's Buccaneer football as they've got a 2nd and 8 forthcoming. And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down. Aleem McNeil, what an effort to get in there and drop it.
3 scores down, not even a halftime yet. They're not getting much generated offensively. They've got to figure it out.
It's tough because this defense just seems to be playing with so much confidence right now.
They really are. They are on their toes, and they're getting at it. It's going to be another frustrating end to a drive here. This offense, they've not been able to get anything going in this first half. And now it's going to be time to gather on the sidelines and try and figure out what's going wrong. Who has an idea? Who has a plan? Time to implement it.
Great coverage there. Holds him to a 2-yard return following a 50-yard punt. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They have to be pleased with the way that they've moved the football thus far.
And why wouldn't they be? 2 touchdowns on a field goal in their first 3 possessions. They're playing so well right now, the field goal probably feels like a disappointment.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. The throw over the middle taken in. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. On first down, gone. That pass caught, it's Williams. And in for the Lions, touchdown. Jamison Williams hauling that one in from Jared Goff. And the Lions are able to add on to their first half lead. Dan Campbell makes the call. His guys will go for 2 here. Goff looking to throw. And he's got it. So they try for 2, successful. And that bumps their lead up even further. He hits the big target for the 2-point try. Defenses hate those guys, especially around the goal line.
It's hard to decide who you're going to put on him. Are you going to put a smaller corner on him? Are you going to put a safety who doesn't have maybe the same coverage skills? How about a linebacker? He may have the size, but he's not used to really covering in space. That's why the tight end gives you such a great advantage when you're throwing the football.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And 3 and out on the last drive. No points on the scoreboard. A little soul-searching now?
I would say so, and they need to help out their defense a little bit. They've had to be on the field a lot more than normal, put them in some tough spots. But what's the old adage? When you get another chance, it gives you a better chance to do it right.
Play fake. Mayfield. It's caught by Mike Evans. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Mayfield off the play fake. And he can't escape, and down he goes. Aiden Hutchinson. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. Now Mayfield. Now throw right side here, going to be incomplete.
Well, congratulations to them. They come through defensively with another stop. And let's face it, this secondary, they've gone unchallenged so far in the first half.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Flushed out right. Only able to get back a yard for his efforts, and that leads us to 4th down. Here comes the Buccaneers punter now, as he's on here to punt it away. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Here comes the Buccaneers punter now.
as he's on to kick it away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And problems spreading to the punt team now. This one goes all the way into the end zone on the fly, so that'll come back to the 20. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Goff on first down.
A little short pass here taken in by Laporta.
And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable second down.
And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. Now Goff. They'll roll him out right. Throwing right, and that's complete. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. On first and 10, Goff. Going right side here, and that's complete. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. Now Goff on first down.
A quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earn a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
Now a first down throw. Goff.
He'll go right back to St. Brown.
Touchdown! Jared Goff with his 3rd touchdown pass of the afternoon.
And the Lions would extend their lead here just before halftime.
Extra point right down the middle. And the rout is on here in this first half.
That score that they just gave up there, that's a tough one for their defense to swallow because they've had a tough time through the first 2 quarters. They really were determined to get a stop there, unable to do so. That makes their comeback hopes that much more difficult.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
So we've reached halftime here.
Well, time is up. Since we breeze through halftime and we are ready for the second half.
The Lions in the lead, and they're going to get the football first as well as the second half is underway. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Goff and this Lions offense set for a 1st and 10.
At their 25-yard line. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He's airing it out for Williams. And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Detroit. 4 touchdown passes now for Jared Goff.
And the Lions come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the 3rd quarter. Goff and that Lions offense staying on the field. They'll try for 2.
They'll look to throw. And he's got it. They add on more. A little salt in the wound. Two-point conversion makes this lead even bigger.
Personally, I'd rather see him kick the extra point there than to go for two, but it almost feels like there's a story within the story here. I mean, this isn't college. You know, size of victory, that matters in those games. Here, all you have to do is win by 1 point. That's all that you need. Instead, they go for it, get two. You got some pretty ticked-off folks on the other sideline now.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. On the ground, it's Irving to start the drive. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
This defense just continues to bottle up that ground game. And look, I mean, the deficit right now for this offense is so big that it might not matter. But you're still in the third quarter. They're probably going to have to try things through the air, Charles.
I agree with you totally. That's what they'll have to do. They do need to run it occasionally to take a few hits off the quarterback, because right now, you just know those pass rushers are fired up to get after him.
He's got his target. That's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. Baker going to give it to Irving. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning it in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain.
It's interesting going into this game. There was so much talk from both sides about who would control the line of scrimmage. I think we've seen who has it in this one so far.
Well, they bottled him up. He's barely averaging over 3 yards a carry right now. Mayfield from the gun on third down. That is caught. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 14 yards there and a Buccaneer first down. A run up the middle with Irving. And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there. Second down. Mayfield now. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 24-yard line. Mayfield looks to throw. Otten brings it in over the middle. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. Straight ahead, it's Irving. And he'll be stopped after a gain of only a couple down to the 15-yard line. Third and short yardage. Mayfield. Godwin's got it. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. A 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Bucs are able to at least get one score back. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. So they do get one score back, but still a long way to go here in the third quarter. The Bucs ready for the kickoff. And here we go. It's in the air. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Jamison Williams and the Lions get set for this next possession. Not a bad day at the office there. Maybe he would like the catch number to go up a little bit, but I think most guys would say 2 catches, 2 touchdowns. That's okay. And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Detroit. Jamison Williams, 75 yards. And the Lions are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. One of the shortest drives you'll ever see. One play, 75 yards, 6 points. And he'll wisely just take a knee here. This ball will come out to the 30-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started.
A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but, Charles, they look up, and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
Yeah, this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now at Ford Field. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. Able to get what they need to keep the drive going with a 6-yard pickup on 3rd down. On 1st and 10, Mayfield. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
Line of scrimmage, the 43 on 2nd and 4.
To throw, Mayfield. Throw right side, taken in by Godwin. Not able to get a single yard there, and it'll bring up 3rd down. Mayfield with it once more.
And there's a short one taken in by Otten.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. Give him 7 yards on the play as they do pick up the 3rd down conversion. Mayfield now from the 50. And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes.
Aiden Hutchinson
picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Mayfield now on 2nd down.
To Evans on the slant.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
There's Evans again, complete.
And he is going to have the Buccaneers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Here's Mayfield. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's going to get this inside the 30. The Bucs passing game looking good on this drive. It's a 1st down. And again, it's Mayfield. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll give him a short yardage situation here for 2nd down. Mayfield to throw it.
A quick pass here to Godwin. And Godwin going to have a Bucs 1st down as he gets this down to the 13-yard line.
Throwing, Mayfield. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
2nd and 10.
Again, he'll drop to throw.
A quick pass here. He's got Shepard. And the Bucs are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
They'll look to throw again. And this is caught. Well, they get one back. Picking up the late touchdown here, but still down big. There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. Detroit's offense ready to take over. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate, but we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way that this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
So now following the sack, often the Lions needing to come up with something here on 3rd and long. He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Levante David. And he will bring this down inside the 10 to the 8-yard line. Suddenly it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. Following the interception, Mayfield. And it's caught. That's good for a gain of 6, 2nd and goal. He'll look to throw, and that is caught. Well, they're going to see this one to the end. They get a score, but pretty much an exercise in futility right now. Still down big. McLaughlin now to add the PAT. And that'll cut the lead down to 26. Well, that drive started with not a whole lot of real estate in front of them. In plus territory, excellent field position. 2 plays later, pay dirt. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Well, they came into this one with a vision, Charles, and it has played out exactly as they had hoped, if not even better. They nowhere to go here. He lost the football, and it's picked up by the Buccaneers. And fantastic field position has them just outside the 10 at the 11-yard line in the red zone. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Mayfield now after the fumble recovery. And this is caught. Well, they get one back, picking up the late touchdown here, but still down big. He's got them out now to a 3-score lead here in the 4th quarter after that one, CD. And well, he looked right off the line like he knew that that ball was coming his way, and he secured it for 6 points.
Yeah, and I think when you're leading by a healthy margin already, it actually loosens you up and allows you to take maybe a few more chances and definitely play with more confidence, because he certainly saw something he could exploit in the defense, and he made sure to let his quarterback know, just get it to me. And the rest was all up to him, and he delivered and made it a 3-score game.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. And they take a knee. But Charles, a lot of happy faces.
Today, from Ford Field in Detroit,
the kicker, Jake Bates, has this one on the tee. He'll run up and send this one away here at Ford Field. And the opening kickoff will not be returned, as that will be a touchback. And they'll begin here with a run by Brown. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. Second down. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. Now a short one to Gesicki.
And after that completion, you can understand why so many teams in the league are emphasizing speed on defense at every position. The tight ends have created so many tough matchups now. If you can't run with a tight end as a linebacker, this is going to be the result every time.
And he is going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Now it's Burrow. And this one almost intercepted. Not a good throw there. Nearly an opening drive INT. On second down, Burrow. Over the middle, that's caught by Chase. And a gain of 4 gets him right to the midfield stripe. Now a 3rd and 6. From midfield now, Burrow. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 37. To the air again, Burrow. This one complete to Yoshivas. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. On 1st and 10, here's Brown. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. They keep it on the ground. Again, it's Brown. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down. And they'll send the slot in motion left. And they're going to give it to him on the jet sweep. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. And now they will throw it with Burrow. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And the Bengals are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. They're going to go with a tight end here on the running play. And he'll get him a bit closer as he's down to the 2-yard line. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. They'll give it here to Brown. And he is in. Touchdown, Bengals. Chase Brown taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Bengals get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. So that one a 13-play drive in total. And it's culminated by a 2-yard touchdown run. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Goff and this Lions offense set for a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. On play action, they'll throw. And that's to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. After 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter action now from Detroit, and it's the homestanding Lions who have the football, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Now a play fake, and it's gone. That'll be caught. It's St. Brown. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. They'll fake the give. Now Goff. Eluding the pressure right. His throw caught at about the 5. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. And that is caught. Touchdown, Detroit. Jared Goff to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And the Lions are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Extra point splits the uprights, and we are tied at 7. 5 plays there on that drive. And it's capped off by a touchdown for the Lions. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin the drive at the 30. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. They will throw on 1st down with Burrow. Now a short one to Gesicki. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. The throw over the middle taken in, and he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now it's Burrow. Now a short one to Gesicki.
Well, that's always a good place to throw it, just because he's one of the biggest targets not only on this team but in the National Football League.
And you and I both know the quarterbacks love these large-body tight ends, and why not? Nowadays, they're really wide receivers who are just taller and have a little bit more weight. These guys catch the football, make big plays downfield. In the old days, we wanted them to block. Now coaches want them to catch the football first.
An inside give, Brown. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. And it's going to be another 1st down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 28. The Bengals passing game finding a rhythm. They've got another 1st. On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow. And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line.
Aiden Hutchinson.
It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. Now Burrow to throw on 2nd down. Throw left side here, complete to the tight end, Gesicki. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. This will be play number 9 of the drive here as they need 4 yards on 3rd down. Here's Burrow. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Bengals 1st down, and he was able to get it by plenty. A gain of 8 on 3rd and 3. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. That's to Chase. He's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Jamar Chase, a 14-yard touchdown. And the Bengals will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Lions now taking over late in this first half. And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get into field goal range. Open man right side is St. Brown. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark it down at the 49. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Play action. It's Goff. A little short pass here taken in by Laporta. But he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. They'll fake the handoff. Now Goff sliding out of the pocket. And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a halt. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number one. Off play action. Here's Goff. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think there he had to come off of his primary receiver in a big way, just trying to get it to a secondary guy, unable to get that play completed.
Checked down, but didn't even have enough time to do that. Incomplete. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. The Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Goff on first down. And he's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown. Jared Goff to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And the Lions have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. Goff and that Lions offense staying on the field. They'll try for two. They'll look to throw. And this will be caught as they convert here for two. And the formula there on the two-point try, they go 5 wide. Not even the option to hand the ball off. They got it.
They tried to create space, and there isn't a whole lot of it there. For the defense, what you're trying to do is make sure that if they're going to catch the ball, make them catch it behind you because they run out of space with the back line. But in this case, the offense figured it out.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And only 6 seconds on the clock, so time likely for just one play. Final play of the half for Burrow and company. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete. They'll throw now on the final play. Oh, he'll let one go deep for Higgins. Oh, and that is incomplete. So we've reached halftime here in Detroit with the Lions out. All right, hang on. We'll jump over halftime. The Lions in the lead, and they're going to get the football first as well as the second half is underway. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. We get a look at Amon-Ra St. Brown as his offense readies for the next drive. And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this, but it's usually not by himself, is it? Right. Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
And this nearly an interception, but it's incomplete. Well, a turnover really would have helped him there, but not to be. On 2nd and 10, Goff. Now that'll be caught by St. Brown. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 43. Gone. And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure. Trey Hendrickson showing off his pass rush repertoire that time. After the and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Goff's throw complete there to St. Brown. It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to third down. Goff now looks to throw. A little short pass here taken in by Laporta. And he is going to have the Lions first down. They needed 4. He doubled that. He wound up getting 8. Here's Goff. Letting one go deep for the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. And the Bengals are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. Their defense did its job, forcing the takeaway there to start the half, and now can the offense follow suit?
And you'd better believe that one side of the ball feeds off the work of the other, so they'll want to come out, establish some rhythm, and go down and take the lead.
And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. This is Brown going up the middle, and not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. This a 2nd and 7 from the 37. Now Burrow. This will be caught by Brown. No gain on the play. 3rd and 7 now. Burrow will throw. Now a short one to Gesicki. And a tackle going to be made at the 41 as they stop him a few yards short of the first. The Bengals bring out their punter now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. And that is much too long. That's into the end zone for a touchback. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back.
It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Detroit. Jared Goff with his 3rd touchdown pass of the afternoon. And the Lions will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd. Goff and that Lions offense staying on the field. They'll try for 2. They'll try and throw for it. Flush to his right. And he will get into the end zone. And it's now a 2-score game as the lead moves to 9. So they try to make it a 2-score game with a conversion. It pays off.
And they've looked at the situation, figured it out well. A 2-score game in this situation, they've got to feel much better about where they are.
And the returner down to a knee, and this will come out to the 30-yard line. Now the Cincinnati offense ready to see what they can do here. Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10. Burrow's throw caught by Higgins. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. First down. Here's Burrow. And that one complete once again to Higgins. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. On On second down, here's Burrow. And that one off the mark behind him. Incomplete.
This offense so far on third down, they've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Here's a give to Brown. And he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43. From the 43, here's a 2nd and 9. They're passing here. Joe Burrow. Open man is Yoshivas. They'll give him 4 yards there. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now. Burrow looking to pass. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free. And it brings up 4th down.
So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. This will be from 56 yards out. And he's going to miss this one. That is no good. Well outside the left upright. And they'll remain 2 scores back as this holds at a 9-point advantage. And that one, just an absolute killer. A chance to get this back within 1 score.
All hope not gone yet. But at the same time, you're exactly right. They needed to get back within 1 score and have a motivated defense take the field in order to get it back for them for one last big drive.
And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. 23 yards, the final tally. Now gone. Rolling. Oh, no, he lost the football. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
A little short pass here taken in by Laporta. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. Here's Goff. And this is going to be incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time.
Bates' kick is good.
And that will extend their lead even further.
So they hadn't called on him at all until this point, but he comes through here and buries one from long range.
Yeah, that's awfully impressive because usually kickers like to get that first one out of their system in the first quarter, sort of get them into the flow of the game, but to come in this late and knock it down from long distance, give him a lot of credit.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And the way their last drive ended, boy, it was frustrating. They had a pretty good drive going. It was sustained, and then it stalled out, Charles, and they missed the field goal and got nothing out of it.
Is that insult to injury? Because they had such a sustained drive, as you noted. So you know for the head coach, it almost felt like a little bit of failure to send out the field goal unit, and then to not even see the ball go through the post. What a bummer on that last drive for them. Got to pick themselves up from that one.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Bengals, we get your reset. All 3 timeouts remain, but they've got to score quick. It's 1st and 10. Now it's Burrow. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Here's 2nd down and 3. Burrow. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. To throw, Burrow. And that's going to be incomplete.
That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a 1st down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
Here we go. This is 4th down.
Now Burrow. That is caught. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. One crisis averted, but they still need to move hastily. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down. Throwing, Burrow. And Burrow going to be hit and taken down. They got him. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down. Here's Burrow. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up fourth down. Got to avoid the flags defensively. Here's 4th and long. They'll try and throw forward with Burrow. He's going to let it fly. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Lions will get the football back in terrific field position. Throwing now, Goff. The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Now the Bengals going to signal for their third and final timeout as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. Now on 3rd and forever, he'll look to throw. And this is caught. A spectacular one-handed grab there. Well, they'll get 15, but that won't be nearly enough. It's 4th down. Here comes the Lions punter now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And not what he was hoping for there, as this will hit in the end zone for a touchback. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. A final shot now for Burrow. This one complete to Yoshibas. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. So this one's over. It's a win for the Detroit Lions, and it was their defense that really made the statement after the